Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Mafia Mentality. Today we're going to be covering cancel culture. Jordan, what is cancel culture?
Cancel culture? Too many people can't take a fucking joke or can't fucking forget history. And, just oversensitising everything. Is that a word, oversensitising?
We're going to use it, Absolutely. Yeah. So we've got a lot of stuff to talk about during the cancel culture topic. Don't really know how to set us off though.
I think to sort of have a warm up to it, I think, why have we brought about this topic of conversation?
Because we could be one day a victim of it.
Ooh, okay.
That's my reasons. I feel like someone will just listen.
Know something about it when it happens.
Yeah, we just want to see, like, when we mention all these people, who our gang's going to be, you know, who we're going to hang around with. Yeah,
I like it. I think best way, if you don't mind me jumping in, summing it up. I think there's so many campaigns, political parties, movements, fucking everything, especially with the power of social media, that stand for certain things or want certain things changed, erased, altered in some sort of fucking way. I don't think anyone actually realises where the history of stuff comes from and what stuff was built upon.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to change it, do something or have some sort of fucking political movement and stuff like this, it's like when we go, you know, through fucking racism and slavery and certain things that started at certain points in time. If you go back and try and change everything, you've got to realise most of the stuff we have today was built on the most gruesome, horrible fucking shit going. From fucking corporations to religions to fucking some sort of fucking political movements. Everything is built on a crock of shit.
Yeah. So who do you think who's the main target, who gets targeted the most for cancel culture? Like, do you think it's mainly celebrities today?
A lot. Well, I think from the stuff we're going to talk about today, I think 90% of it is celebrities. They won't touch big businesses and corporations because it's too much power.
The people that really should have probably been cancelled for a lot of shit.
Absolutely.
Years and years
you get
ago.
these massive companies and tyrants and shit like this that issue a fucking apology from the fucking shareholders and the fucking top dogs, and then it's cast away. But a celebrity does a shitty tweet and the career's done.
Yeah. So I've been looking into quite a few celebrities that have been cancelled over the years. Some go quite far back, some are quite recent. So I'm just going to start off with a couple. So obviously one of the main ones is a book author, J.K. Rowling. So she was cancelled. Well, tried to be cancelled. She wasn't cancelled, but the whole like cancel culture thing is like, if you're not liking what you're hearing, you try and get it stopped. And to me, you're just a butter little fucking dick that needs to get a grip of the life and learn to rather take a joke, or if you don't like it, just scroll past. Like, realistically, what the fuck are you doing? Wasting so much time and effort. But yeah, J.K. Rowling was the author of Harry Potter. Obviously, everybody knows that. So, and she's faced backlash over transgender issues. Now, she didn't actually go against the transgender community, did she? Do you remember too much? Do you remember it all? I remember it all kicking off, but
I still don't forgive her for Harry Potter. So I don't listen to anything else she really has to say.
She's dead to me anyway.
When that shit came about. No, you wrote a story about a kid having his parents killed. And everyone says it's magical. That's harrowing. Look at that. Same happened to Batman. Look how he turned out.
Yeah.
Harry Potter's just I don't know, slightly queerer with a shitter cape.
And a shit scar. Like, of all the scars to give a kid.
That's fucking bullshit.
Honestly, do you want to know my opinion on what I thought the scar was supposed to be?
Like an SS symbol?
I think it was supposed to be a swastika, and someone walked into the room and he had to stop and fuck off, and that's why he ended up with the lightning bolt.
It's plausible.
Genuinely, I think that happened.
I mean, you've put it on the internet, so we're gonna see how that does.
See, we get cancelled, right? Another one is like a massive fucking comedian, and I was actually surprised when I read this because I didn't know this, was Kevin Hart, and they tried to cancel. He was actually fired from the Oscars or told not to do the Oscars because of homophobic comments he made on social media when he was a kid, and he refused to apologise.
Oh yeah, it was on his. Was it on Twitter or something like this? He made a comment that if his son ever came out as gay, he'd slap it out of him.
That was it, yeah. Something like that. He wouldn't want a homophobic child or something like. He wouldn't want to raise a
homosexual child. He's the one that's homophobic.
He is homophobic, sorry, yeah.
But is he homophobic? This is the thing.
It all sounds a bit gay to me, anyway.
But it does.
Gina Carano. Is that right? Gina
That's
Carano?
it, yeah, that was a quite a
No,
recent one.
Gina Carano. Carano? Do you not know the woman off Is it Mandalorian?
Mandalorian.
Say it again.
Mandalorian.
Say it slower.
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
So this is quite interesting. So she was actually.
I can research any of these at any time if you want.
Yeah. She was cancelled, or they went against her because she had anti-Semitic views, and apparently she referred to Disney to being like Hitler and being like it runs like a concentration camp, which ironically isn't Disney owned by the Jews?
Well, I don't know if it is owned by the Jews. I know Walt Disney, there was the whole thing about he did have some sort of anti-Semitic view back in the day.
Oh, right, so it's not owned by Jews. Is Walt Disney owned by Jews? Let us know what you think in the comments.
That flies down my head.
I know. What's your red flags in books?
Just get out of
I don't like the noisy ones. They should be cancelled, them fuckers.
When you come in here, yeah.
Oh, it's when you're asleep and they land on you and then fuck off when you roll away. The fucking spiders are shit.
No, it's mainly just different companies and investors that are in it.
Oh, right, okay, so
Public
that...
companies, individual investors,
Alright, I was wrong.
institutional investors.
Well, anyway, she referenced them to be like a concentration camp and it was like working for Hitler. And apparently that is...
It's not anti-Semitic. That
that was the point. When I read it, I was like, well, that's not anti-Semitic if anything. It's just sort of like
you're just comparing it. Why isn't anyone listening to what she's saying and saying how potentially bad the work conditions are or the hours, and maybe a bit of an overstretch and an over-exaggeration to say stuff like that, but maybe that's just she was fucking fed up. You talk about women's rights and she's speaking up for herself and then you cancel her. What do you want? Sorry.
So this one's quite a cool one. So Shane Gillis, it's quite a pop interview. Heard of him? He's like, mate, just Google him. He's fucking awesome. He's so funny. He's such a funny comedian. And he makes jokes about like gays and retards and stuff like that. Apparently his brother's Down syndrome, so he's like, so
he's got like a pass already to do it.
Yeah. That's basically what he was saying.
That's like the law.
Like he grew up with disabled kids and this, that, and the other, and that he had basically had a pass
Is
on
he a
it.
serial killer?
No, he's not a serial killer, and unless, maybe that's why he was. Maybe he is.
What's he called?
Shane, Gillis. I don't know if it's Gillis or Gillis.
Potato.
So he was. Do you know who he is now? Yeah, go on, Google, just so you know, because you'll know who he is. This is the most annoying thing. Like, I don't know who he is. You do.
Type in black dicks.
Men in Black Men.
Shane.
G. Gillis.
I know it. Yeah, he's got a special needs family, hasn't he? Yeah, no, I saw some of his stuff. Oh fuck! What happened? Did he get cancelled?
So when he first started out in his career, he was doing stand up, obviously, and someone spotted him and asked him to audition for Saturday Night Live. He went to the audition, and he had to go out onto like a stage with nobody there, just the judges, and he was supposed to not acknowledge the people who were like watching him. And he had to do a 5-minute sketch. So he's he's making jokes for 5 minutes. He gets them laughing, gets through to the final. He gets like passed through to go to be like one of the. I don't know. I've never watched Saturday Night Live, but I'm assuming it's just something like you can be on a panel or something stupid like that. So when they go through, like they said, oh, is there any background checks? He said, oh, I've got a podcast. He's like, oh, well, what do you talk about in your podcast? And he says, oh, I just, all sorts. I made a few gay jokes and retard jokes, but other than that, it's pretty, vanilla. Anyway, someone had leaked, so literally Google, YouTubed him, gone onto his podcast, when he's waiting about 3 minutes into one of his videos where he's literally just going in on retards. And they cancelled him, and the week he was supposed to start the show, they fired him.
Oh really?
Because of it, yeah. So they brought him on because he was so funny and out there. They wanted to use that humour in Saturday Night Live, and then cancelled him because of it. And that was right at the beginning of his career.
Wow.
So he just carried on with his podcast and did stand up, and well, luckily that's where it's got him now. So I think in the long run, cancel culture, it sort of does you a favour, really.
I suppose it's the reasons what they're potentially cancelling you for, but the people that are making these executive decisions to cancel them, because it's not so much a community ostracising you, it's all these people that are losing money and job opportunities for speaking out. But it's not so much speaking out, again, it's having a fucking opinion and just fucking delving into that a little bit. Like it says, that Disney one you were saying and stuff like this, and
But it's just, I just find it stupid that we're supposed to live in a world where it's like freedom of speech, or maybe not the whole world, but you know, the Western society is supposed to have freedom of speech and democracy, and you literally said one thing that's against the narrative at the time, whatever's trending, and you're fucking cancelled for it. It's absolute bullshit. It's like fucking communism.
Kanye West.
Kanye West.
Fuck it, I mean, it's whether you love
I'm not
him
going to say what, Doctor.
mate, whether you love him or hate him, it's just... Can I just say, I'm not saying that I support him in anything that he's saying, but can I just say that I support a human being for speaking up? This is genuinely not it's okay what he said. It's just a case of, he's got a voice. He's going to fucking use it, and he has used it, and you're prosecuting him for it.
I think the argument is that he should be allowed to say it, whether it's out there or not. He should have the right to say it. And the fact that he can, he's a dickhead, Will Smith. He slapped Chris Rock over making a G.I. Joe joke to Jada Smith. You know, Will Smith's husband.
I don't know, showcasing black on black crime.
Exactly, yeah. You're supposed to try and stop that stuff. Who else? Oh, Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp was a good one.
Absolutely, yeah, to be fucking struck off by Disney that fucking quick over an allegation. It doesn't matter what the outcome was at the time when it came out, it was an allegation.
I just don't get how being a pirate and hitting your missus has got anything to do with each other.
If anything, he's living up to the role.
Yeah.
He just doesn't have a peg leg.
I'd have just said he's getting in character.
Absolutely.
Beat the shit out of her.
We don't... Can we just disclaim at the bottom of the screen, we don't endorse... That's not Joshua.
We don't condone violence to women, but if your missus is being a bit of a dick...
And shitting in your bed.
Didn't she make the rules? I'm just saying. Just saying. Okay, moving on.
I don't want to say anything.
Why?
Because I'm not a pirate.
We'll just...
Right, stuff like Royal Family.
Oh, so Kevin Hart did actually... So they cancelled him because he refused to apologise for it. Well, yeah, rightly so. Why are you going to apologise for something you did when you was a fucking kid? You have to apologise for every dickhead thing you did as a kid. You spend the rest of your life fucking apologising, wouldn't you? But no, so they made his life hell. And the tweets, apparently it was old tweets from 2009 to 2011 resurfaced, in which made the homophobic remarks. One tweet included a joke about preventing his son from being gay, which many found offensive. Fucking obviously, it sounds like a load of gay. Stating that these have already been addressed. Yeah, so apparently he said he'd already addressed the comments in the past and he wasn't apologising for them again. He then later on went to apologise because...
Pussy.
Going
back on his
because
word.
he started losing shows.
So why wasn't he cancelled or it properly sorted 2009? Why didn't you lose opportunities in 2009? Why wasn't it a big deal? You can't fucking change a few fucking rules and regulations for fucking people or make more of a political movement and then say something 10 years ago that you did, we're not having it.
Maybe it's fair to say that in 2009 people didn't care about gays.
Mate, that's like going to Austria and saying, hey, fucking 100 years ago, a bloke that was born here was a bit of a dickhead. I'm not coming here.
We could do that if you wanted to.
Well, you could do, but you just look like a fucking... I can't say those certain words because it's nature's little jesters. Special people. You'll look like a bit of a special person if you start doing stuff like that, won't you?
Nature's little jesters.
Yeah.
I don't know what's more offensive, really, to be honest.
That's a beautiful name.
Calling them retards or that.
See, you can do that, but I don't...
Yeah, so... What else have we got? Yeah, so... Oh no, this Gina Carano was cancelled because she was speaking loads about the politics in the US, and she compared the political climate in the US and Nazi Germany. Oh well.
Oh.
And apparently it's insensitive because 6 million Jews died during World War II. I've always got to bring that up though. It's like the fucking Like the Charizard card, isn't it?
It's like an Uno. It's like an Uno of a reverse card, isn't it? Just no matter what you say in history, they just put that down, and it's like, shut up.
Yeah, the Jews are losing an argument. They just throw 6 million died.
They did, to be fair.
75 million people died in World War II, but anywho.
But who cares about that? That doesn't matter.
So speaking of like massive corporations,
well, to be honest,
that's
Joshua,
still about today.
Speaking of Jews, in an educational type of way, we've just spoken about all these celebrities that have been cancelled or blacklisted or shit happened to them because of speaking out. Can we address then Audi, the car manufacturer, potentially responsible for 4,500 deaths during the Second World War for their contribution of slave labour? Genuine fact. BMW, exactly the fucking same. Chanel. During World War II, Chanel lived Ritz Hotel in Paris, occupied France, where she entered into a romantic relationship with a high-ranking German intelligence officer.
Oh, now that's the love story you want to see.
Chanel herself became an intelligence operative for the Nazis. But she's got an amazing fucking brand out, hasn't she, and makes fucking billions a year.
Can you imagine that, getting killed by Nazi Germany, and the last thing you remember going, fucking hell, he smells incredible.
True, but same with Hugo Boss. In it absolutely fucking amazing that two companies that were literally founded on everything to do with the Nazis. So the Nazis are solely responsible for them.
Yeah, these people trying to get you cancelled about Chanel fucking perfume on wearing a fucking Hugo Boss track.
Literally.
Oh, it's not Matthew.
Continental.
Top man, thank you.
Continental, the tyres. Have you heard this one? This took a bit of research, but going into it, they were responsible for spreading Nazi propaganda, and they also had 10,000 forced labourers from concentration camps. One example from, I'm not even going to attempt to say that concentration camp name, they used to force prisoners to test new rubber shoe soles by walking up to 25 miles a day.
If you want to try and pronounce but use a German accent, I think that's the problem.
I think that's gonna be offensive. Because I'll either do it really shit and it's like, oh, you shouldn't be doing that, or I'll do it really good and people will question me.
All right,
But
fair enough, okay.
Continental, so slave labour, Hugo Boss, Volkswagen. Volkswagen was a fucking massive one. They also produced the V1 flying bomb. So do you want to talk about the death toll that they're responsible for?
What was the V1 flying bomb?
I think you've pretty much just said it. It was the V1 flying bomb.
So what did it do?
It flew, and then it does what most bombs do.
Did it detonate?
Oh yeah, and it took some people with it.
Whereabouts?
Just wherever the fuckers aimed it.
Nice.
Yeah.
In England?
I don't know. I think some of them may have been used in England.
They all got bombed. That's interesting.
That's that. Tiffany and... Oh, sorry, this is a completely separate one. So that's sort of... I'm not saying aiming at stuff, but if you just want to be fucking bold as brass and put it out there, they're just some companies we've listed that literally benefited and were built from the Holocaust. You want to talk about cancel culture and having a view and shit online? You literally got companies that started out thanks to that. Why aren't they being completely struck off for fucking anything?
Well, they won't, will they? Because they did too much. They made too much revenue and they paid off the right people, you know, not to be fucking shut down. This is the crazy thing. It's like, what evil do you pick? It's like, oh yeah, you can cancel a celebrity because that's just one man. But if the company's making billions and billions and billions of pounds or dollars or whatever...
Well, look at it, like we spoke about earlier. Royal Bank of Scotland, Barclays, HSBC, Lloyds Banking Group, they're just four. There's multiple others that all profited and benefited from slavery. They either bought slaves, invested in slaves, helped people get slaves, all fucking proven. And we fucking our bank with these fucking people. We all fucking do. We all still give these people money. These have all got fucking loans out and been bailed out by the people, but the backbone of it, and it was started from fucking slavery.
Could you imagine that? Going to a fucking bank and getting a loan for slaves?
They did.
You've got to pay us one slave back a month for 10 years or something.
Well, yeah, it was more of a financial thing. They didn't just put a bloke on counter.
Was slaves fucking currency?
Pretty much, I think pretty much to a certain extent, yeah. You could gift slaves and shit, and I'm sure, I might be fucking wrong, I might have fact it. Some places in Britain, it was almost like a show point to have a slave in your house.
Some great grandfather was like, yeah, I got rid of my tax bill.
Yeah.
Handed in 4 slaves.
But ain't it fucking mental? It's same with Britain, same with London in the fucking colonial times. You know what, from 1600s, something like 3 million. No, what we spoke about earlier, was it 3.5 million or something like this?
Yeah.
Or 34 million. Oh man, I'm just throwing fucking numbers out trying to be a dickhead. And
It's in the millions.
in a minute, so something like 3 point something million were taken and 2.9 million survived or something. So basically, we're responsible for a few fucking 100,000 deaths of slaves trying to bring them here and ship them around the world. That's what fucking helped build part of this fucking
We
country.
sort of
and
like
shit.
helped started slavery, and then we also, when we had enough, we also tried to put the treaty in
This
place.
is it. It's sort of
across the
like, yeah,
Commonwealth
this
and
ain't good, guys. It's like plastic bags. That was revolutionary when they came out, and now it's like, oh, you shouldn't use them. Don't make them available then.
40p in my village shop
That's
for a
fucking
bag.
disgusting. Bomb your village,
I
mate.
fucking would,
Fucking
mate. I'm going to get one of
bomb
them
it.
V1 things.
You should do contact Volkswagen.
Speak to Aldi, something sort.
But in all seriousness, like I said, this isn't to have a laugh or poke fun or anything like this. It is just a genuine case.
And to be honest, it's not even to call out the companies. Like, you know, these companies was 70 odd years on now. You know, they don't need cancer, they don't need ending.
No.
It's just every single country's got its horrors, and every single major company will have, if it's been around for a long time, will have horrific history in it. And it's like, at what point do you stop?
Absolutely.
And say, oh, we're going to have to fucking cancel everything.
Yeah.
You think the Romans were nice people? They built most of our fucking roads.
Better than fucking council do now.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Roman roads are still under fucking York. Council ones are falling apart.
I think Omaha Beach is in better condition than some of our fucking roads.
Exactly. But yeah, you know, it wasn't just to call, it wasn't to call Chanel out or call any of these companies out. It's just to basically like, did you fucking know? Because when next time you go online and you listen to a fucking joke or a comedian say something off the cuff and you think, oh, that's a bit offensive, maybe you should go take your face for a fucking shit, calm the fuck down and scroll past it. Or learn to take a joke.
Yeah, or a fact.
Or a fact.
Learn to take a fact.
Or
Well, no, because some like these people will just think you're fucking fishing for shit or being a dickhead or trying to be controversial.
No.
It's just, I'm literally just reading to you what is available.
I've got nothing against. To be honest, right? I've got nothing against any of the celebrities that have been cancelled. I've got nothing against any of the companies that are still fucking about today, because for all the evil that they might have endured, they've also done a lot of fucking good. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I know what you mean.
would Germany have got so far through Europe without Audi? Would we have had this
That's-
great war to talk about? Winston
Yeah.
Churchill had just been another Prime Minister. And they also tried to fuck him off as well. After World War II. They called him up for all his methods of war.
Yeah, do they?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Even the royal family didn't like him. He told the royal family to go fuck themselves.
I would, to be
Because
fair.
they wanted to surrender and they wanted to make a deal with Hitler. And he said, not a chance. And the people would rally behind him, not them.
Yeah?
Yep. Google it, mate. Look it up. If you want.
I mean, I can do. It's
When we collide, we come together.
How long do you think you've been recording for?
I don't know, about 10 minutes, if that.
23.
Really?
Flies over, doesn't it? Absolutely flies over.
Literally, like flies are flying over. This is how fucking fly.
Oh shit! Yes, because one of the royal family was potentially a supporter, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
so it was-
because it's the pictures of Elizabeth doing the salute in a back garden.
No, I don't think it was Elizabeth. It was Edward.
Edward, yeah.
So he advocated the throne. So he was the heir to the throne. He advocated it, and it was Queen Elizabeth's father that took the throne. And then, obviously, when he passed away, Queen Elizabeth took it. But Edward flew with his mistress or his woman or whatever over to Germany quite a lot during World War II before they declared war on England, and tried to make a deal with the Nazis for England and Germany to join
it
forces.
said not to support the war, but to appease it.
Yeah, basically just to allow whatever's going on. And it was something apparently Queen Elizabeth when she actually found out, she could never forgive him for. And that's why he was never really welcomed into any real royal events. Queen's Nazi salute footage raises pressure on royals.
Told you.
Damn.
We can show that, can't we?
Is that actually her?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was all over.
No.
Yeah, that's what I said to you.
That don't look like her.
Well, yeah, because she's dead and old, isn't she?
Hang on a minute, get me a £20 note.
Yeah, look, it was on all front pages.
What the fuck?
Oh, and then Prince Harry dressed as a fucking Nazi, like a fucking dildo, didn't he?
No, he fucking didn't.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Did I
A fancy dress party.
Show the camera.
fuck?
Oh, I see this as well.
Have you not seen it?
Tap on it, tap on it. What the fuck?
Why ain't he fucking cancelled?
How do we have a royal family?
Him and that horse-faced bitch of his, that fucking, the amount of shit they've been spouting, and he can fucking do that. And he's drinking alcohol.
Disgusting!
The devil's neck.
Haram!
A what?
Is it haram to say?
I thought you coughed or something, I don't know.
No, it's just I hear it sometimes.
Isn't that what Chinese people call sandwiches?
No, I think it's.
That might have to go.
No, that's good. That was funny. It's a joke.
Now we're going to have to go through fucking the history of China and...
Oh, for fuck's sake! They're
Something
not
about
even
the
lying.
Great Wall. Yeah, but seriously, the fucking... Yeah, the royal family and that's... Yeah, I can't believe you never saw that picture.
What the fuck?
There's a clear one. Crazy,
Who's
isn't it?
them? Who are they? Them kids.
That's the Queen.
That's the Queen.
I'm sure it's the Queen.
Oh, so that's the Queen's mother.
Queen's sort of... Yeah.
Because I'm going to say she'd have been young during World War Two. Because she was like,
They had cameras back then?
Yeah, well, no, because she was a mechanic in the war, wasn't she?
yeah, they had cameras back then, mate. Yeah.
I thought it was the first camera.
When was the first camera made?
Let's guess before I research it.
All right, 1901. I'm thinking
1896.
18. No, that's no. You're too on the number there.
Why the fuck am I sure? Nah, I feel I'm way too far there. 18, like 20 something, but I feel like that's ridiculous.
What did I
1820
say?
something. 1896.
1816.
Shit, mate.
Fuck off.
Cameras have been about over 200 years. Imagine all the porn that's lost. That's something to think
I
about.
watched the world's oldest porno the other week.
Did you? Who was in it?
What, it Marilyn Monroe's? No, is there an old one?
It was fucking old, I'll tell you that.
Older than her, mate.
Very old.
Oh, very old.
I watched it in Amsterdam.
Shit.
Like,
Well, you can't really fucking see it.
go on.
Why is
Like,
this like an education to me?
like Peaky Blinders porn.
It was just pixelated.
Just
man.
razor
Like
blades
Japanese
and
porn?
dicks.
They have no, honestly, mate. Not,
Japanese porn is pixelated.
yeah, they have
Oh,
the,
like
dirt,
blurry. Yeah,
they have the dirtiest shit, but they blur it out, and it's genuinely you don't watch it for the reason that you think you watch it just to when someone tells you that you're like fuck off, no, and then you look and it's like you pixelated it.
Yeah. And even if you go through like 225 pages of it on whatever, it's all pixelated.
Not that you have.
Oh, no, just because I knew we was going to do the podcast.
Yeah,
see?
so you did-
know,
you
this
did
will
your
get brought-
research.
This is cancel culture.
So you did your research on that. Good
Yeah.
job we're not doing child porn, innit?
Hours.
Look, you know.
I'm going to say it. You'd still be doing research, wouldn't you?
That's why you fucking work
You know
till
what?
2 in the morning.
Search it. When was the world's oldest porno?
Oh, okay.
I love how this has gone from cancel culture to googling when porn was created.
This is the power of the.
Oh no, not when it was created. When it was filmed.
Yeah, world's
When shit got real. I feel so powerful with a microphone in my hand. I understand the power.
Wow, we need a little rig for it.
1896.
Wow.
1896. Mate, no, fuck off. That was when the first porno
No,
was made. No, that was what you guessed. That was what you guessed, 1896.
I guessed sex.
You've been Googling when old
No, you
porn
Google
was.
shit.
Nonce.
Yeah,
Sure, let me.
You guessed that about the first camera, didn't you?
Cancel him! I don't think that's the oldest porno, mate. We just get off the porn sites. What are you doing? What a podcast. That was a good guess, though, mate. 1896. That was bang on number.
Summit was invented, wasn't it? So to sum up cancel culture, I just. Again, I'm not putting a lid on it or leaving it there. I just think it's just I can't stress enough the amount we've genuinely spoken, researched this situation. It's a lot of people won't understand why we're doing it or won't get our fucking point of view. We may get some shit from it, or you may just get some dickhead just commenting. But thanks for watching the video anyway. It's just to open your eyes a little bit more. And if you want to preach one thing, or you want to try and eradicate something, or change something, or speak for a certain cause, just fucking do a bit of digging. Do a bit of fucking backstory. That's taken us just a couple of hours and we found out some fucking monumental shit.
It not even fucking took us a couple of hours, really. Half the stuff I asked ChatGPT it.
Fair play then. Well, there you go then.
Because he knew.
There you
Good
go.
guys, Chat.
But it just.
Good guy. One of the real ones.
But yeah, it just, mate, it goes to show everything has a foundation of shit. So I don't really think anyone can stand on the moral high ground now and tell you what's right and wrong. If you want to rid the world of evil and put everything right, you have to start from fucking day dot and start from scratch. Get rid of fucking everything.
Well, yeah, because technically God was a rapist. Think about it.
Explain.
Right? So, Mary was a virgin, right?
Fuck off, mate. Her fella was working away. He
Right.
came back and, I'm pregnant. Fuck off. That's the oldest story in the book.
Joseph was out, with boys, making some chairs and shit. I think. Maybe.
Yeah, it will have been because he
Or
had a thing-
sandcastles, because it was
something
in
about
Jerusalem
wood
back
or
then.
something, wasn't it?
And he comes back, and Mary's like, "Hey, Joseph, I've got something to tell you. I'm pregnant. Well, who have you been shagging? God. Well, did you know God was shagging you? No. So that's sex without consent. God's rapist. We have been raised on rape.
It's like hay fever.
It's like hay fever, yeah.
That pollen is a plant's reproductive organ. If that's so, a plant's raping you.
Yeah.
So bring down the
sneezing-
rainforest.
I'm sneezing cum against my will.
Do you want to talk? Are you okay?
And then I have to take a tablet, like you do when you've been raped.
So now he's been raped and drugged.
Yeah, because I have to kill the babies inside my nose.
Baby noses. Baby's inside his nose.
Is this a clip for the TikTok?
This is a clip for the world.
This,
Joe.
mate, this is
Got
is
to blur the word rape and kill out.
so right. So cancel culture. Why aren't we cancelling religion? Why aren't we cancelling? Who else do we want cancelled? Maybe we should cancel some people. Who do we want cancelled?
Oh fuck! I can go through loads, mate. Well, fucking hell. What, like celebrity wise? Who can we cancel?
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah,
Fuck.
go to an ad break for this bit. Yeah.
What I do on it.
Oh, definitely the blessings of Christ.
Make your own advert now.
If you've been affected and raped by God, please ring this hotline.
Say it again, say it again, say it again.
Sorry, let me just get back into character. 3, 2, 1. If you have been a victim of religion and been raped by God, please ring this hotline number 01757 2121 do 1. Thank you. So we cancelling?
I didn't expect.
I mean, we're next, but we have to get big enough first to be
Oh,
cancelled.
next.
I'm not next.
I'm sat over
Everything.
here.
I'm fat. This is straight up. This isn't fucking if buts or maybes. This is absolutes, mate. This fucking happened.
I turned up to.
Explain it then. Explain it. What were Mary up to? Okay, so if God isn't a rapist, right? Let's say he isn't. Let's say God's one of the guys. He's a nice person, and he's just put us all here just to jam about and just make some corn, right? Mary's a slag. So all these people getting Virgin Mary tattooed all over them because she's the mother
Yeah,
of,
what is that?
mother of fucking Jesus Christ, and Jesus could turn water to wine, which is alcohol, which kills your liver, which is bad for kids.
No, that's a fair point.
Exactly.
Actually. Fair point.
You know what I mean? You're parting oceans. Oh, was that Moses? That was Moses.
Well, you-
Moses out there parting oceans so other sea creatures can't see the family. Racist.
I'm sorry, but God sent a flood to flood the earth. Why didn't Moses just be like, "Here, fella, watch. I can," and just stop doing that?
You just tease the fuck out of people, wouldn't you?
I would. I think it's fucking
I'm
bullshit.
impressed where this is going, like.
No, but so Mary is just a slapper then, isn't she? She's just been while her husband's away, working away, grafting, trying to bring home some bread and a bit of copper in there or whatever the fucking hell the currency were back then, right? And she's just in there in the little barn on air bills getting absolutely pegged and then going, fuck it, we'll just tell him God did it. These fucking idiots will believe out. Look, I've been blessed. An angel come to me in my sleep and told me you're going to have a baby and name it fucking Jesus. What a name, Jesus.
Do you know, if you go through all of it, it just sounds like a DMT trip.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It just sounds like bullshit. I mean, what, you imagine coming home and your missus saying that to you?
Yeah.
God raped me. I mean, God, no.
No, I didn't.
No, what was it? God's blessed us with a child. Not your child, his child. But you've got to raise it. and go to work, and I'm going to look after the baby. And then when the baby's older, God will get all the credit for raising him.
This is really off script.
This is
I
bullshit.
swear.
No, it's
as
bullshit.
much as I love this guy,
No.
we never spoke about doing this segment.
Is it no? But
It's
it's
free roll,
bullshit
isn't it?
He
though.
never mentioned
No
it.
one talks about Joseph though.
I'm just sat here.
No one talks about Joseph. He's just out there, mate. He's the one grafted. He raised his fucking kid.
I was on about the Holocaust and vintage
And-
porn, and he's just.
Mate, you fucking predicted when. No, you knew. You knew when
didn't-
porn was first filmed.
I didn't
He
know
said
shit.
that the first camera was made in that time.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it was
was
actually
the
the
camera
first
made
camera
to be used.
for filming porn.
Where does the word porn come from?
What does it even mean?
Search it up.
I'm scared to touch this and see what.
Where does the word- what do
I
you-
watched-
Wait, what do you think? What do you
Well, no, because there was that time that we says I got confused. I watched that hardcore porn, and I was really disappointed. Oh God.
Is your last wondering where you are?
That's someone's daughter.
What?
Don't show me.
Jesus Christ, Jordan.
That's,
Oh.
that's someone's daughter.
Where do you find this from? What's Jasmine doing? Where's her dad?
There's more! How many fucking guys
What the
are
fuck are
there?
you Googling? Great, we're just gonna get known for that podcast that just Googles porn.
No, I ain't
online
no,
on
because
camera.
I'm not Googling porn. There's a Victorian woman and then just titties.
The world's first porno.
No, well, no, because that was for educational purposes, which we just went into.
Why have you saved the tab?
I haven't said fuck you. I haven't saved the tab. This is vibe.
That's your favourites! Why are your hands so oily? Have you been with a mechanic?
Oh, fuck off, man.
Changed my oil filter any day, Daddy.
Oh no, where? Oh. Okay.
Wait, let's guess.
Josh, where does the word porn come from?
Porn comes from the Latin word of pindrophy, which was used when a rolling pin was used as a marital aid.
Oh my god! No, you're fucking wrong. Charlie.
Fucking tell us where that was doing.
Pornography, which has been used in English since the middle of the 19th century, comes from the Greek pornographos, writing about people who engage in sex acts for pay.
God bless the Greeks.
Shit.
From gyros to porn.
Don't mix them two up.
How
Because
many
you could-
people do you think have searched that before?
Google how many people search
Oh
that.
my fucking
No. It actually tells you, doesn't it?
But
Do you
every-
so you know? Have you seen them flip books where they like just you tell a story? Is that where porn come from? The Greeks just do that with statues.
No, because that'd be a lot of fucking statue
You
count.
mean
Do you imagine just a dick just slowly getting erect
Oh,
but
right.
in statue form?
the pyramids are there? No one knows how they were built, but fucking building a flip book of statue porn's unbelievable.
You don't have to be so picky about it.
I'm not being picky. I'm just saying.
Don't just
No, don't get moody. Stop saving things to your fucking
I'm not
favourites.
saving shit. Oh my god.
That's it. Oh my Joseph. He's the one who needs the credit here.
I feel sorry for that bloke, bless
I
him.
feel sorry for him, mate. His bird was a slapper or she was raped by God. So pick your ending.
Oh, just so you know, for more research, in case anyone calls us out and stuff, there's different words for porn coming from Greek, from porny to
Porny.
porny meaning prostitute, and graphene to write, which is probably where graphite, the word graphite comes from. Would you not say graphene? So porny graphene, so meaning prostitute, right?
Yeah?
I don't know where I'm going with this one.
No, I think this is end up going from cancel culture to a big.
What the fuck's that? Oh, it's a period cup. Wrong page.
Save screenshot.
Yeah, I'll get you a fucking Christmas present.
Did you know what that colour? So to sum up cancel culture. Again,
Some of cancel culture. I think it's just another bullshit movement for people with way too much time on their hands who don't know what to campaign for or what to do good or right in the world. If everyone used this much energy and enthusiasm to actually do something fucking decent with their lives and to actually make the world a better place, instead of pointing the finger of blame and criticising history and celebrities and what people are doing, if you just worried about your own life that fucking much and cracked on with shit, amazing. The world would be a lot
We
nicer
could
place
just
to live
breed
in.
so much more. Like the world just has so many more kids and stuff in it. You know, like the population could be double by now.
But you'd have a population crisis.
No, you wouldn't, because they've already predicting there's going to be a population crisis because we're at 8 billion people, right? But these new generation kids, these fucktard cancel culture motherfuckers, right, want to cancel everything because they just don't like the way it looks or smells or it isn't whatever, right? I'm not going to go too it. Don't make me lose my temper, not on camera again, right? But they're not having kids anymore. So they're not fucking because... Well, no, they're fucking... But they're not coming inside each other.
So they're doing it the fucking safely.
No, maybe they're not doing it safe because I think STDs have risen in the new generation.
Where are we
So they're
going
not.
with this?
It comes up, it loops around. So the kids, right? People aren't fucking.
People aren't fucking
I've
John.
got a fact for you after this.
Okay, so kids aren't fucking safely, right? That means they're not having babies, and that means in the next 20, 30 years, it's going to be a population crisis.
Like in Japan.
Elon Musk has predicted a 50% retracement in population. We'll go from 8 to 4 billion. That's a lot of people missing. But then again, just imagine like how like much room you're going to have to play in park and shit. You know what I mean?
There'll be so much room for activities.
Well, there'll be more money about as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't have kids, people.
More parking spaces.
Yeah, true, mate. Piccadilly can be a nightmare. on a
It can be.
Saturday.
No, it can be. The roads might be in better condition.
Yeah. Less vaping as well. Like all them fucking clouds of lies everywhere.
Clouds of lies.
You're walking
I
around
like
corners smelling ice cream and then you walk around with some fucking goth there like...
They do that, like, weird fucking...
Yeah, they're like, oh,
Shit.
this is a talent. No, it's not. You just...
Do you know there's a national vaping
Oh,
championships?
of course,
I've watched
there
it.
fucking is.
Fuck
You've
no.
watched it?
It's awful.
Oh.
I want to see how cringe it was.
I
It's
bet
the
it smells
cringiest
like
thing.
Monster Energy drink and B.O. in an ham sandwich.
Fair play, yeah.
Shut up!
I'm going to tell you my fact about STDs.
Facts about STDs.
Did you know about 80% of the UK have herpes?
Told ya!
What? No, how do you know
80%, Charlie, that's
80%,
fucking high.
There's 70 million people in this country. You're telling me 50 million people have got herpes?
This word has come from Lucy's mum, who is...
A bit of a...
She's got it, hasn't she? She must have it. Nah,
That's right. People who are dropping them sort of facts are probably
Know
got
from
herpes,
experience.
Charlie. Don't put that too close to your mouth.
Oh shit, does that mean you've...
No, but it just
Oh.
raises a red flag. Bringing it
Ah!
up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Boom.
Yeah, so I think that sort of rounds off today's podcast because
You can't read it. HSV,
HSV.
that's herpes, right? I said, do 80% of the UK have herpes? And it says 7 in 10 people have it.
That's
70% now, but 70% of
I don't want to leave the house.
Add that in there. 70% of the UK have it.
How?
So it's passed around, isn't it?
How? I thought you could only get herpes from having sex.
No kissing as well.
There's people out there kissing each other.
I bet a lot of people have interviews fucking had herpes then.
What?
That microphone will be fucking riddled with shit.
Yeah, but we sterilise everything.
It's,
You reckon anyone's kissed your car and your car's got herpes and it's giving you it?
Kissed my car?
Yeah.
Why would anyone kiss my car? Why would anyone do that?
I don't know, I wonder, John.
Oh, fuck off. You leave my car out of this.
Fucking gonna love me.
Well, that wraps it up. Cancel culture in a nutshell.
Cancel culture, then STDs, then
Pornography,
porno.
Holocaust,
The origins of porn.
Rape, religion.
No, it's not rape religion.
No, but that sounds cool. That sounds
No,
like.
no.
Why don't
For
we
you-
start a band called
no,
that?
No, for you to say that God impregnated Mary
Without
you
consent.
raped her without consent. You give her a baby without consent. How do you have a kid, people? Penetration.
Is that it?
He poltergeist her. I'm telling you. No, it happened. Joseph was there.
How did you learn about impregnate a woman in school? Remember?
I used to hold the fleshlight for my teacher.
Oh, nice.
And then take it home for his dad.
Did you have to put a fucking a condom on a banana? Did you have to like learn how to use protection and that? I put the condom.
Oh yeah, and they're like a banana like this. I'm like, I don't know who I'm protecting, but it ain't fucking me.
Fucking Robocop.
Who's got a dick this big?
Do you know what, right? And here's a question. Why is it, just asking for a mate, that you can't piss straight away after a guy's come?
What? So if you come, I can't piss.
No, you can piss to your heart's content. But after you've ejaculated, asking for a mate,
Yeah.
after you've ejaculated, you have to wait ages to pee.
Because because we done the pipe meat.
Oh.
Yeah, but there's not like a fucking bulkhead door that opens and closes to let certain things through, is there?
Well, I've looked at my penis and there's only one hole.
Exactly, so why is it...
Have you ever just been busting for a piss and just stood at the toilet and just not been able to piss? And then you tense really arse and you know that muscle between your like your balls and your arse, is like your scrotum, the muscle there, and you pull it and you're like, and you're on your tiptoes in the toilet. Oh, making a balloon, you know?
Hold your dick and then piss.
Yeah. Or you do it in your bedroom and it's like a fucking emergency attack because you got to find somewhere to explode that piss.
I've not done that one.
And apparently monks can train themselves to draw fluid in through the penis.
Have you ever shit yourself whilst wearing pants on the toilet?
No. You know once what I did though when I went camping? I pulled my kegs round and I was busting for a shit and I shat and I just shat in my trousers. And then come back in my boxers and one sock because I just had to wipe my ass. I don't go camping much.
Why don't we do a podcast episode of just real embarrassing stories?
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Mate, on the next podcast, you need to do stories like this and then we'll just have so many fucking beautiful snippet clips. that we can
Next
just-
week's podcast, embarrassing stories from yours truly and Jordan.
Yeah.
Cinnamon.